apparent that I've been gone for a while, so I won't go into detail of why I was gone. Hello, you late company maggots, me the Forbidden Thinker. Now today I would like to respond to a video that was actually made by mgtow Shark. Let's get into this.
Hello, mgtow brethren. This is the mgtow Street Shark, and I see something else strange happening with all this mess. Anti-male, I stand with women, all this crap, no more crap. Is that mgtow is also going to end a lot of racism because men are seeing that we are having the same problem. These out of control, evil, ugly, batshit feminist women, and we need to band together and destroy them and shut them down right now. Any simp to get in our way, we mow through them like a damn bulldozer. You know, it's over. We are through. You know, that petty difference with race has got to stop. You know. I am tired. If you're gonna bring that race stuff into this, keep your ass moving. 'Cause I don't have time for any of that this feminine in my feelings. Somebody gotta like me to support me. Stuff, you know. We have a common enemy, and that is these feminist women and their marginal simps. We must wage war. You know, I see it ending racism. These women have messed up. They have fucked up and there's no coming back. Peace.
It's becoming clear that he doesn't realize that there's one glaring flaw to his little argument. No matter what we do or say is going to completely eradicate racism. Now, sure, you can supposedly say that a mgtow with a black or white mgtow in the same room can both agree that, yes, racism is bad, and certainly what's going on. However, there's a glaring problem with this, and that glaring problem is something that's being somewhat addressed in the mgtow community, but not really. It's one of those taboo subjects I've noticed with Sandman and a few others have raised awareness, but so far no one else has commented on it. It's called mgtow. Literally, there is a subsection within mgtow that's called mgtow, and granted, I'm not calling that group racist or anything. I'm just stating that if mgtow was a thing where it wanted to end racism, then it should all be mgtow. There should not be a nigtow to begin with, because that will eventually spawn a nigtow individual that will become racist to white mgtows. So, if mgtow wanted to be free from racism, then everything should just be considered mgtow, and it should be all under one umbrella, no subsections, to avoid that little controversy. But it's bound to happen regardless, even if you and I can get rid of as much as we can of it, but ultimately it's human nature. People are always going to hate one race over the other, and granted, there are some good people that have done their absolute best to eradicate most of it, but I doubt you can get rid of it completely. And the mere fact that you have a subset group within mgtow called nigtow within mgtow is kind of telling me that not only you haven't gotten rid of racism, but eventually it's going to start spawning within the mgtow community, and eventually you will have a black mgtow become a racist towards a white mgtow, and vice versa. It's bound to happen at least once or twice, so don't hold your cards on assuming that mgtow will end racism, which I'm heavily skeptical of, and you'll have to provide a citation for that as well. And normally I would end off the video here, but the video I responded to was pretty short, so I decided to respond to one more video, and it's titled, "America's Gonna End Up Like Japan Too."
Hello, my mgtow brothers. Another quick video for you. Feels like we're gonna follow Japan because men are through. Men are going mgtow. We're gonna be like herbivore Japan. These women are gonna cry. They're gonna bitch. They're gonna whine, and no man's gonna care. These beta simps who they don't want, I'm not going to do anything. They can't build, hell, they can't even worry about some liberal women. They're mostly live with their mothers. But this is the end, everybody. Let's watch society. We got to bring society to its knees. They disrespected men for the last time. You know, this is the end game. We're going to be up just like Japan. And you know the government's going to step in and say, look, you feminists got to go. You can't keep doing this. Because if the men don't come here, you're through. If the men don't build, we're all through. So guess what? You have played your hand for the last time. You ugly feminist dykes. It's over. We are going to destroy this place. Peace.
Two little problems I have with that video. Firstly, I don't believe that America will end up like Japan in the supposed herbivore men. Now, I've already made a video some time ago talking about the herbivore men, but I've been into Japan, believe it or not, in my life, and you know what? I come to the belief that the herbivore men are mostly make-believe. And the reason why is because, when you're working 6 days out of 7, literally, and I mean literally 6 days out of 7, the one thing you're probably not going to be thinking about is romance and all that. You're probably thinking about going to bed the second you get off from work. The reason why is because they are overworked to death, and I doubt considering those people herbivore men are or is appropriate, especially when they don't have the time nor mental energy to even concern themselves to make tower herbivore men. They just are what they are, and it's a problem in Japan where they are literally being overworked. And I've been given supposed evidence about the herbivore men, and I don't believe it because all the evidence comes from either a biased source, either that, or it comes from a source that is very questionable by nature. And the second point that I would like to point out is his paranoia. Now, in the first video, it sort of came out a little bit, but in the second video, which I just responded to, came out quite a bit more. And it has to do with the governments not having basically, they're not going to just deal with this when having people not doing it, which I hope I didn't misquote or anything, but this is where his paranoia comes into play. He believes that the government will eventually won't have this when it comes to mgtow, and eventually the government won't allow it, and that's what I'm getting. That's why I'm feeling where his paranoia is starting to play in, and believe me, this guy seems to be pretty paranoid about possibility of a government saying that you can't be a mgtow anymore. Well, I'm here to tell you that when it comes to the government, I don't think they even care nor mind about people going mgtow or not. As long as you work and as long as you just do your taxes, do your job, I don't think anything's going to happen to you. Not to mention, when it comes to the government and relationships, the government rarely even does anything regardless of that. So yeah, I doubt the government will even come down on the mgtow source thing as you may think it does. And overall, you just come out as pretty paranoid, which that explains quite a bit about your avatar, in fact, being a shark. Being a macho person who believes that you're tough and all that, but based off this video, you seem more paranoid than anything else. And not to mention, this guy's an angry mgtow fan, which normally I wouldn't consider this as an argument, but I will make this a note because of this old video.
Hello, my mgtow brethren. Angry mgtow is now officially gone from YouTube. I want to thank him for setting the flame. He showed us the truth that feminism was going to die in 2017, which it did. This Me Too movement killed it. It killed feminism. I just want to give a shout out to Angry mgtow. I hope you're doing good overseas, brother, and you're my prayers. Yeah, you got me making mgtow videos because I'm sick of hypergamy. Men need to be in charge. Angry mgtow told us that women were going to destroy each other, and they did. You got to sit back and just watch. The end of times is coming, gentlemen. I say we enjoy.
The reason why I'm bringing that up is because in future videos, I'm pretty sure he's going to spawn pretty much more stupid videos in regards to the MGTOW topic, because he doesn't realize that Angry MGTOW literally tried to take someone's kids away at one point, and Angry MGTOW also claims that women have no souls and all that, so I hope that that's stuck in your little mind, that this guy, he seems pretty paranoid, and I'm pretty sure he's going to say a lot more stupid things in the future. But, I digress. This is Forbidden Thinker signing out, and have a lovely day.